Yo, what is going on, my fellow YouTubers? It's been a minute since I done a video update of any kind related to my saltwater reef aquariums. But I think the last video I made was on my 65-gallon cube tank that I had. And you know how it goes, guys. When you have a small tank, I mean, you get bored of it quick. You can't really fit any big fish in there or any nice big pieces of Montiporos or corals or whatever. So you always want to get a bigger tank. So this is what I did. This is my upgrade right here. It's not as big as a 300-gallon tank that I previously had. A couple months back, the 300-gallon was a beast. It was a monster. And as you guys know, I tore it down a few months ago. And this is my new tank. This is my new my upgrade. This is probably the tank that I'm gonna stick with. I'm happy with this tank because it's a pretty big tank. I think it's like 170 gallons. I think it's 3 feet long by 3 feet wide and 30 inches tall. So it's around 167 gallons or 68 gallons around there. But I like to call it my 180 gallon. I don't know, with the water volume of the sump and everything, I'll just call it my 180. Sounds better. But yeah, this is my tank currently cycling at the moment. I started fresh with this tank. I started off with dry rock and dry sand, so that I want to start fresh. I don't want to bring no egg or no parasites, no aptasias, no flatworms or anything like that. So I want to start completely fresh with this setup. So every piece of coral, every fish that I'll get, I'll quarantine them so that this tank build could thrive. This is a wooden stand, custom made. I really like it. Has 4 doors on each side. Right now the tank, it looks a little bit cloudy. I think it's been like 2-3 days already since I filled it up with water, and I'm still making more water for my RO unit, so it's not filled all the way up, but it's getting there. I have a couple MP40s giving the water circulated. But I'm pretty happy with the aquascape. What do you guys think? I have lots of caves everywhere. As you can see, a ton of caves. I'm pretty happy with the way the rockscape came out, because I could place a lot of corals. I could probably place like a bunch of euphyllias down here at the bottom of the rocks, and then I'll put some SPS all the way up at the top. But as you go all the way around, there's caves everywhere, and I got all the rock away from the walls. That way it'll be easy access to cleaning. Same over here. So a lot of swimming space as well for the fish. Up here will be like whenever I feed, all the fish could get together and eat right here. But yeah, a ton of caves everywhere, so them could go in and out. There's the dance floor right there in the middle, so all the fish could gather around and get the boogie on. Pretty happy with the aquascape. I'm gonna leave it how it is. Here's a view of the top. I have a Radeon right now. Radeon Gen 3. I'm gonna have 2 Radeons giving light to the system. If I need another one, I'll probably just get another Radeon. I never had Radeons. I always wanted to try them out since they're so good, or whatever, the best reef lights you can have. I used to have Kessos, and I love the Kessos. They were good, produced pretty good shimmer, and I mean it gave the tank like that nice natural ocean looks that I really liked. It was cool. And oh, let me show you guys real quick. To start my cycling, I got this startup right here. And what this startup does, you don't have to cycle your tank for like a month or whatever. With this startup, you can set up your fish tank, and within 2 or 3 days you can start adding fish. You can start adding corals or whatever. So I mean, it's a pretty good product. I mean, if you guys can wait on cycling your tank for like a month or whatever, this is the thing to get. I think they sell it at bulk reef supply or Marine Depot, so you guys could check it out right there. I used 30 virals on this tank, so there's some pretty good bacteria in here now. They say that when you use a startup, that it takes like 12 hours for the tank to be fully cycled. So we'll see how that goes. I'm still gonna have to be testing my water and give this thing a try. But other than that, this is what I used for my startup cycling process. If you guys want to check the steps or whatever, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll hang 2 radions from this system. I'm gonna have a big nice canopy up here, and I'm gonna have 2 radions hanging to give light. Just 1 radion, I mean, gives pretty good lighting, but I think with the 2 radions I should be good. So yeah guys, this is my new tank build, my 180. I'm gonna have plenty of updates coming up on this tank. Show you guys my plumbing work, show you guys my the sun filtration and everything else, guys. Yeah, well, that's about it. I'm just giving you guys a little quick view of my 180. It's a pretty big tank. Pretty happy with this. Oh, and as for right now, the only fish that I kept are down here. I have 2 Antheus and my 3 clownfish, which I had for a very long time, and I have a couple corals in there. But I'm gonna start off fresh with this system. This is like a little quarantine tank or whatever. But yeah guys, that's about it. More future updates to come on this 180 build. Give you guys a little side view. Got more other radion down there ready to go. Alright guys, you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to post a comment down below. And thank you for stopping by, thank you for checking out the video, and for being with me for these 9 past minutes. So I'll cut it off. Alright, thank you guys. This is George signing out. Peace.